Hello and welcome to Entertainment Buzz. This is your one-stop for everything entertainment, from music to movies to music videos, what's trending, top 5. Basically, we lock it down. When it's entertainment, you talk about us. And I am your jester, DaBoomsha's. Today on the show, we have a fabulous package for you guys. This is interesting. Find out 5 most embarrassing moments on stage by some of your favorite celebrities. It will definitely be an LOL moment, but aside from that, we keep you up to speed with what's going on in entertainment. So we have the entertainment news, or the entertainment gist part coming up. And after that, we also hit the streets to find out which people prefer, more lyrics or more beats. Which would you rather have in the song? Are you about the beats or are you about the lyrics? You know, just basically find out what Nigerians are saying. So we have that and a whole lot more in store for you. We'll take a breather and we will be right back. All right, so let's get into it. Let's find out what's been going on entertainment-wise. And there's a lot that's been said, but one particular one struck me really strongly, and I feel we should talk a little bit about it. Now, you know, we've got one of the most talented rap acts ever to hit the Nigerian music scene, whose name is Babalola Falemi. I'm sure that name doesn't strike a bell. But if I mention Sinzu, or Sauce Kid, as he used to be known as, you probably definitely get a staring in your memory. Well, according to sources, it appears Sinzu is serving a prison sentence in the United States. What's that all about? Now, you remember in 2014, a CCTV footage captured the moment where someone who appeared to look like the rapper was cashing money from a stolen credit card, you know, at an automated teller machine, also known as an ATM. Although Sinzu came out at that time to say, no, it wasn't me, it was my friend Godwin. But guess what? It appears Sinzu has been out of the scene for a while, and mugshots have surfaced on the internet, which seem to suggest that Sinzu is serving a prison sentence. We don't know if it has to do with the credit card / burglary charge that was preferred against him in 2014. But one thing is for sure, we can't see Sinzu anywhere, and we're having these mugshots from the Idaho Sheriff Department, which seem to suggest that Sinzu is incarcerated for now. Well, as the story develops, we definitely will keep you up to speed. You know what it is.
Baby, the only beauty. Anyway, you the move make me want. Anyway, you the move make me want to sit down. Girl, I wanna call you Carolina.
You know what? Let's take a break from all the gisting and dive into some LOL moments. Yes, on the topmost 5 segments today on the show, we'll be looking at 5 most embarrassing stage falls ever in entertainment history. I'm talking either local or international. You know, these performers, they are good at what they do, but sometimes they experience these awkward moments. It's not one of those times that they like to remember. It's one of those memories they'll rather hide away and nobody gets to see. But it was captured on camera for prosperity, and we just want to share it with y'all on eBuzz. So enjoy this top 5 most embarrassing stage falls ever, and then we get back to more on the show. That's it. Well, that's the way the cookie crumbles on the show. This is eBuzz. This is how we keep it going. My name is DaBoomsha's, your jester, and I hope you had a fabulous viewing experience. We'll definitely come your way next week with something hotter. Trust us, we always make it happen. I'll see you guys next week. Have a fabulous life. All right, good morning Nigeria and welcome to AM Chat. My name is Segun Ayinla. You already knew that, didn't you? Well, you know how we do it on Fridays. We keep it light-hearted. You know what the saying is, thank God it's Friday. It's the beginning of a weekend that promises to be exciting. And it is that time within the week when people like to take a breather, let their head down, sit in their favorite couches and watch TV all day. You know how it is. But here we handle our business as usual. We will be taking a look at the newspapers as is our custom, and then we dive into the discussion for the day. You know how it is. We have a subject matter that is definitely the one that is very controversial. People have been talking about it, especially on social media, and we just want to lend our voice to the debate. You need to keep your eyes and your ears tuned towards this direction as we serve it to you hot, smoking and fresh. We'll take a short break, and when we return, the papers are here. We dive into the major headlines, and then we can move on to lighter hearted topics after that. All right, so stay in the mix. We will be right back after the short break. Welcome back to the show. So, without further ado, let's dive into the paper review. We will be as brisk as possible this morning due to time constraints. I have before me the Guardian newspaper and the Nigerian Tribune. How about you, Shadrach?
I have the Nation right here, and I have the Punch.
The Punch newspaper. Great. So, let's dive into it. We're starting with the Guardian newspaper, and the major headline on the Guardian newspaper reads, "Students lead protest against xenophobic attacks on Nigerians." It's got two riders to it. "Move to invade MTN office, burn national flag in Abuja." Give South Africans 48-hour ultimatum to leave the country. You can read more of that on page 6 of the papers. You know what, Shadrach? We'll quickly just go through all the headlines, all the stories, then we can make a few comments about it before we dive in. So let's quickly sort out the remaining stories on the front page of the Guardian newspaper. Good afternoon and thank you for joining us on the news at 12 on MITV. My name is Segun Ayinla. The Federal Republic of Nigeria, the Government of Cameroon, and the United Nations High Commission for Refugees, UNHCR, have signed an agreement for the voluntary repatriation of Nigerian refugees in Cameroon. Mr. Hansen Tamfo, External Relations Officer of UNHCR Nigeria, made this known in a statement in Abuja on Friday. Tamfo said that the tripartite agreement for the voluntary repatriation of Nigerian refugees living in Cameroon was signed on March 2 in Yaoundé, Cameroon. According to him, the agreement is a legal framework that sets out the modalities for the voluntary return of refugees to their country of origin in safety and dignity. He said that more than 85,000 Nigerian refugees who fled the Boko Haram insurgency in northeast were currently living in the north region of Cameroon, with about 62,000 living in Minawa refugee camp. Meanwhile, the Borno Police Command on Friday has confirmed multiple blasts ignited by suspected female suicide bombers around NNPC depot on Damboa Road, Maiduguri. The spokesman of the command, Victor Isuku, made the confirmation in Maiduguri. Isuku said men of the Nigerian police are still working at the scene of the blast. An eyewitness, Malam Abubakar Kaumi, told newsmen at the scene that the blast occurred around 3 a.m. He said a woman suspected to be a suicide bomber walking alongside two girls came around the depot and detonated their explosives near some petrol tankers parked and destroyed the three vehicles. He said only the three bombers died. An official of the National Emergency Management Agency, NEMA, Malam Abdul Ibrahim, also confirmed the report. In a related development, the police command in Niger State says it has arrested 104 suspected cattle rustlers and kidnappers in the state between January and February. The Commissioner of Police, Muazu Zubeiru, said in Mina on Friday that about 672 animals were recovered from the suspects. Zubeiru said that 3 AK-47 rifles, 334 rounds of assorted ammunition, 1 SMG rifle with 6 rounds of ammunition, 12 single-barrel guns, 4 locally made pistols and 1 revolver pistol were also recovered from the suspects. He said the command was committed to total policing of the state to safeguard lives and property. We'll take another break, and when we return, news on the international scene. Stay with us. Zimbabwe has appealed for $100 million to help those hit by floods that have killed 246 people since December. Officials say floods, which follow a crippling drought, have swept through villages, destroying roads, crops, and livestock in the south of the country. Around 2,000 people have been left homeless by the flooding, with a further 1,500 described as marooned, with communities cut off by the damage to roads. In what the government calls an outstanding shift from a drought condition to an excessively wet situation, it lists 10 provinces, mainly in the south and west of the country, which have been worst affected by the recent flooding. The European Union is pleading with member countries to step up the relocation of asylum seekers from Italy and Greece, seeking to give new momentum to a plan that is now far short of its target. The EU is even holding out the threat of legal action if nations don't comply. The EU agreed in September 2015, at the height of the migrant influx to Europe, to share 160,000 asylum seekers who had arrived in Greece and Italy over 2 years, but the EU's Executive Commission said Thursday that so far only 13,546 have been relocated, 3,936 of them from Italy and 9,610 from Greece. Migration Commissioner Dimitris Avramopoulos said that there are no more excuses for the member states not to deliver, as countries' responsibilities to fulfill their pledges to accept refugees won't end then, he added. We'll take another break, and when we return, sports stories. Action continues in the English Premier League this weekend, with Week 27 fixtures spread across various centres as the battle for the end-of-season trophy intensifies. Title holders Leicester City will attempt maximum points again from their home advantage after recording a shocking 3-1 win over Liverpool last Monday. Liverpool host Arsenal in the star match of the week, while Tottenham Hotspur do battle with Everton at White Hart Lane, just as Sunderland lock horns with Manchester City. The fixture between West Ham United and league leaders Chelsea comes up on Monday. AC Milan will push to conclude the sale of the Serie A giants to a Chinese consortium as soon as possible, after announcing a new delay on Friday. The club's holding company, Fininvest, said the sale had been postponed after failure to meet the March 3 deadline. Milan's media tycoon owner, Silvio Berlusconi, agreed in August 2016 to sell the club to Sino Europe Sports in a deal that values the Serie A giants at €740 million. However, The takeover was postponed again several days ahead of Friday's official announcement after it became clear the Chinese consortium, which has made a down payment of 200 million euros, did not have the necessary funds to complete the deal by the agreed date of March 3. And that will be all for the news at noon on MITV. My name is Shegun Aila. Thanks for listening. Welcome to High Technology. This is your #1 information hub for everything technology related on television, be it laptops, mobile devices, gizmos, whatever has to do with technology. We basically showcase it. So long as it is trendy and it is state of the art, we showcase it on High Technology. My name is Shegun Aila, your host on the show, and today's edition promises to be mind-blowing. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. We'll take a short break and we will be right back. And so starting off today, we are delving into the tech news segment where we basically highlight some of the most recent developments in the world of technology. And we have quite some content for you today. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the tech news segment. We'll be right back after that. And that will be all for High Tech for this week. Hope you guys had a great time watching. Remember, High Technology is your #1 information hub for everything technology related. And you can always catch up with us on social media. All you have to do is look for High Tech Wired on Facebook, on Twitter, and you can get to interact with us and be a part of the conversation, even online. And if you're interested in sponsoring the show or placing adverts, please call the number displayed on your TV screen, and we definitely will have something to talk about. My name is Shegun Aila. Thank you for watching. Until we come your way again next week, remember to always keep your data backed up and protected. This is technology. We will see you next week on High Technology. Have a great life.
It's on the move again, let's go. Bedu, it's on the move again, let's go. Let's go.
All right, you know 2015 has been a great year. That's undisputable. But 2016 looks even greater. There are great hopes and expectations for this new year. And we're all hopeful and prayerful that it will turn out much better for us and all of us, right? And that's what I'm talking about. Same thing goes for Bedu on the Move. It can only get better from here onward. I hope you guys are having an awesome time. I hope you're enjoying the holiday season, even as we get ready to get back to work. And we are getting back to work, so stay in the mix and watch out for more exciting stuff right here on Gbedu on the Move. And you know, one question people always ask, what's the secret to your ever-increasing youth? It's like you never age. Well, what's up with that?
You know, have you ever been bitten by a vampire?
No.
Yeah, well, I have. So as you can tell, vampires never age.
Whoa.
I'm just joking. It's God.
Obviously. You know him, the legendary Two-Faced Dibia. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, my brother.
How have you been? How is life?
Yeah, everything cool.
That's what's up.
We're collecting spiritual healing in Ile-Ife.
That's it.
The Onis Palace right now. Man.
That's right. And you know, we're not surprised seeing you here, knowing you as an icon and someone who has always advocated for peace, especially among the young people of Nigeria. It's no surprise that you're actually one of the ambassadors for this violence-free world project. How does it feel to be one of those?
It's a wonderful initiative. You know, right from when he was coronated, he started with peace movement, peacemaking, and that's a very wonderful thing, you know.
My name is Boto Chalego and I'm from Botswana.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
Also from Botswana.
Yes.
How are you finding the weather here in Ethiopia?
I think it's great. I mean, Botswana is extremely hot, so I'm enjoying a little bit of coolness and freshness.
That's lovely for a change.
For a change, yeah.
So tell us about what you've come to do at the Africa Fashion Reception.
Well, I mean, I've come to give my brand some exposure and just really see what's out there, network, meet other designers, see what's available locally in terms of raw materials, and just, you know, expand my horizons as a designer. Yeah.
You know, lately on the news, Africa is being noticed as the largest growing market, especially when it comes to fashion.
Yeah.
Are you looking at getting a quarter of the market, you know, getting a part of it for yourself?
I mean, that's the dream for all designers. I mean, it's you would like to position yourself in a way that, you know, you could also be able to see your brand on an international platform. So I mean, platforms like Africa Fashion Reception allow that. It allows us to be able to network, to be able to just see what's necessary. I mean, every individual brand, you know, has its own formula. So I think Africa Fashion Reception is a great platform to allow us to position ourselves to, you know, have a little piece of the pie.
Okay, and how do you describe your own brand?
My brand is very minimalistic. It's very simple. It's very fresh, clean lines. I mean, I infuse a little bit of traditional. We use a fabric called leteisi. It's an African print. It's 100% cotton. So I infuse that with other fabrics like your linen or whatever's available, really. But it's very minimalistic. I follow trends. I like a clean, chic look, you know, for a modern woman. So that's exactly what I'll be producing, and that's what you'll see from me.
Talking about Sayat as an artist, you know, as a singer, how do you define your kind of music?
My music. It was sad. I think it's sad.
Sad music. That's the mood.
It was sad because I wrote most of my music 4 years ago related to my parents passing. So it was a sad song. It was a way of coping up with the sadness. It's like running away from the sadness. But this year it's all about confidence and then accepting who you are and then loving yourself. Just waking up and saying, I woke up like this. I woke up like this.
Yeah, we all woke up like this. But you know, some people feel they were born disadvantaged. Like, I wish I had a cuter face, or I wish I looked like Sayat, oh, my nose is too big, why did I wake up like this? You know, what do you tell people like that who are not satisfied with the way they look and they seek improvements, to which some undergo surgery? You know, if you could advise them, what would you tell women who have insecurities about their physical appearance?
Well, I don't feel beautiful every day. I have my ups and downs. I feel horrible sometimes. Look at my face. I'm not perfect, but all I wanted to say is dreams really can come true, but they're the result of hard working, persistence, and believing in yourself. And you don't need to be beautiful or coming from a privileged family. I didn't come from a privileged family. Both of my parents were a working family. but I have a dream and I believed in it. So there was nothing that is stopping me from achieving my dream. So if you believe yourself enough and if you love yourself, because loving others comes starting from loving yourself. So if you love yourself, you'll become a better person for yourself, for your family, for your community, and in general for your country.
Wow.
So it starts from you just wake up and say, this is how I am. These are the things I cannot change, and then there are the things I can change. So go out and fight your own fight. Make your way.
I think you just added motivational speaker to one of your personas. But you know, you're really inspiring us right now.
Thank you.
It's sincere, it's heartwarming. We love it. You know, now, if one quick one before we take another break, if you had to choose between one of these aspects of you, modeling, music, or movies, which would you pick?
I think I'll pick movies.
Okay.
Because it allows you to be so many person.
Okay.
You can be the sad woman who's been abused, or you can be the most independent woman who's running the biggest empire. So it's a way of being so many people and having a message cross in a clearly and in a very nice way. So I say movie.
All right, Sayat, you know what? We'll take another break. And this time, we shut down the interview when we come back. So y'all stay in the mix. We're still having engaging conversations with this amazing woman. But right now, we need to take a breather. We'll be right back after this musical interlude. Hello and welcome. It is that time of the week when we count down top 5 spoken word videos on Great Part TV. My name is Rhapsody, aka DaBoomsha's. And you know the MO, you know how this works, right? Now we've been receiving a lot of comments, suggestions, via YouTube and Facebook. And just in case you haven't done that, just go search for Great Part TV on YouTube or Facebook and let us know what you think, all right? Now, there's been some changes on the charts. You know how it is whenever we count down. So we'll let you in on the details after this short break. Stay in the mix. Now, as you already know, we've added another feature to our regular schedule. What we do is, from time to time, we bring in spoken word artists who have distinguished themselves on the countdown. And today we have one of those enterprising artists right here in the building. You get to find out who I'm talking about soon enough. But right now, we need to check out our number 5 video. Our number 5 video is by Enigmatic Olumide, and it is I Count. He was here last week, and his video is still on the countdown, but it has dropped 2 notches lower and is currently holding the number 5 spot. So check out Enigmatic Olumide's I Count, and then you get to meet my guest in the studio after the cut. Moving on to our number 4 video, but before that, let's get to meet our guest in the studio, right? His name is Archangel, and his video Black has been on the countdown for a while. Archangel?
Yes, sir.
You're welcome to the show.
Nice to be here.
How you doing?
Thanks, man.
Now, the first question that comes to our mind is, what's the Archangel about? Why Archangel?
Man, this question, actually, I'm not gonna lie, I don't even know how to even start to answer. But yeah, Archangel, right from when I was young, though, I've been interested in, should I say, deep and mystical stuffs. Growing up from a Christian background now, the angels, the archangels are the baddest guys now.
So that's how the name Archangel came about.
So
we've got more questions for you, but right now we need to move on to our number 4 video. Our number 4 video is by Glory the Poet, and it's titled Now You Sit on the Throne, holding the number 4 spot. We'll check out awesome video, right? What do you like about the video?
I like the concept.
The concept behind it.
Yeah.
With the lamp and all that.
Yeah,
nice.
Very, very nice. You should try it.
Yeah, you know what? Just to get the full picture of what we're talking about, check out the video for Now You Sit on the Throne by Glory the Poet. Then we'll move on quickly to number 3 after the number 4 video. That's what's up. And finally, we have arrived at the number 1 video. And the number 1 video is Nego True. Yeah, you were about saying something?
Numero uno.
The numero uno video. That's right. It's Nego True with I Am Not Here to Tell You You're Beautiful. What do you think about that title?
It's the piece itself is a lovely piece, man.
Okay.
I'm not here to tell you you're beautiful. I go with his line of thought though.
Alright.
You know, our ladies need to be reminded that being beautiful doesn't just come from your skin, you know, it's your soul.
And you know, women have these expectations of spoken word artists. You tell them you're a poet, and they expect you to always recite romantic poetry, like, you know. But it's much more than that, right?
It is. It's much more. Spoken word is like we were saying before the show. It's a cousin, a blood relative of rap. And real rap, you know, was addressing issues. To me, if you're a spoken word artist and you're not addressing issues, then what are you here for?
So there you heard it from the Archangel. And with that, we will be concluding our show for today. This wonderful piece is coming your way from Nego True. It is the #1 video on our countdown for this week. And it is, I Am Not Here to Tell You You're Beautiful. We've got much more serious issues to address than that. Okay, so relax. My name is Rhapsody, aka DaBoomsha's, and I will see you next week on the Spoken Word Countdown on Great Part TV. Remember, you can connect with us via YouTube or Facebook. Just search for Great Part TV and get plugged in, all right? See you guys next week. We're out of here.
Peace.
Yeah. All right. Give him a dab. Come on. Yeah. Yes, boss. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, the moment has arrived. DJ Green killed the music. Thank you so much. You guys have waited for this, and it is finally going down. This is Street Star Search put together by MITV. And guess what? This is the second edition of the show. So, you know we've been bringing the heat before now. But guess what? I am particularly excited about today's edition because we have some fantastic acts in the house, man. It's amazing. It promises to be mind-blowing. But you know how we keep it on the show. We do the normal introductions first. My name is DaBoomsha's. Put those hands together. Come on. All right. And no doubt, no question, DJ Green holding it down on the wheels of steel. Give some noise for DJ Green. That's what's up. Now, don't forget, we always have some distinguished personalities who will be making observations, corrections, encouragements for our acts that will be performing today. And I have with me 3 dignitaries seated comfortably on our chairs. So we'll start with the gentleman seated on the red seat. His name is OGB, and he is an entertainment consultant executive. Put those hands together for OGB. Come on. Yeah. And seated right next to OGB is Lillian Eze, and she is an event consultant. Put your hands together for Lillian Eze. Okay. And last but not the least is our lady seated right next to Lillian. Her name is JoJo, and she's into toys. Put those hands together for JoJo. Put those hands together. Come on, you know how it is. Okay, so enough of the talk. Let's get right into the action. Our very first act for today is ready and is raring to go. Ladies and gentlemen, put those hands together for this handsome young fella. His name is X-Tix. Put those hands together for X-Tix. Come on. I see you. X-Tix, how you doing, man?
I'm good.
Where do you represent?
I represent K2.
K2 for sure.
That's right.
All right, man. So represent, let K2 people feel you. The stage is yours, man. Handle your business, man. All right, put those hands together for X-Tix.
Jama'a assalamu alaikum. Kuga usulu kubama. Alaji X-Tix. Hakamata. Kai, samu gai ni ne kai ne. Wani halaji suna cire ina ka fito kana yi Hausa.
Let the people go.
Let our democracy be respected among nations.
Let's go. Put those guys together. Yeah. Now that's what I'm talking about. That's the ground closing for Street Star Search. Standing ovation right there. Standing ovation right there. Woo! Standing ovation right there. Now, you know, I have to ask you a question, Batunde. How do you write? Do you write in Braille or you memorize? How do you write?
Actually, I don't write with Braille because I can't afford those things. So most of the time I just pick up a phone that I'm used to and I press the record button and record and memorize, and that's...
Wow, put the hands together for Batunde. All right, over to you, observers.
Oh my God, this is spectacular. The word spectacular is an understatement. And his name, did you hear his name? When he started, he said wonderful. What are you doing over there? You're sitting down. You're all complete. And here is someone giving it all to the whole world. That's cool.
Wow.
You go places. I can assure you, the sky will not limit you. That's just your beginning.
Amen. All right, there you have it. Best wishes from our observers. And on that note, we will be ending Street Star Search for this week. I'm sure you guys had an interesting time. Audience, did you have a great time today? Yeah, that's what's up. That's it. You know what, DJ Green, give us that stick too. Give us that stick too. Let's have a little bit. Oh yeah, nah. Oh yeah, nah. Oh yeah, nah. Oh yeah, now. Street Star Search. Oshama. Yeah, kill it. All right, so you guys know the MO. You know what to do. If you've enjoyed any of the performances and you would like to watch them again, just go visit our social media accounts. Look for Street Star Search on IG, on Facebook, on YouTube, on Snapchat, you name it. Look for it and make sure you like the videos. Vote for your most impressive participant, all right? And let's make them the next MITV ambassador. My name is DaBoomsha's, and until we see you again, keep watching Street Star Search.